Hi everyone, welcome to week 4 of yoga with me, Maddie. We're going to be doing some core stuff today and yeah, just a bit of a fun flow. So hope you're doing okay. We're going to start lying down. So if you take your feet, so they're about mat width apart, so like this, and then we're going to lie down. Bring your hands onto your stomach, chin in towards the chest, and just roll your shoulders underneath you. We're going to close our eyes and take 5 breaths in and out through the nose. Use your out breath to set the pace, so breathing as slowly as you can. Try to use all of your lungs' capacity. Take one more. Blinking the eyes open, you're going to interlink your fingers, push the palms away from the body. And as you breathe out, reach your arms up overhead. Then just soften, relax your arms. You're going to bend the elbows. We're going to roll our knees over from one side to the other. So if you had the mobility in your hips or your legs, you'd be able to bring both knees down towards the ground each time. So that's why we want the feet apart. We're going to come back up to the center, bring our feet closer towards us and a little bit closer together. So imagine you're holding onto a tennis ball between the legs. Hands down by your hips, breathe in, lift your hips high, chin towards the chest, and breathing out slowly down. When you rise up, lift the tailbone first. That movement comes to the shoulders, and it's the opposite way on the way down. So shoulders all the way down to the tailbone. And that last bit really helps engage the core. From here, you've got an option to extend it up with your arms as well. And now keeping the hands down, you're going to breathe in, lift as high as you can, interlink your arms underneath you. So you're trying to roll to the outside edges of your arms. Maybe you need to lift to the balls of the feet to make that more comfortable. And you're just going to really press into your feet, try and lift your hips as high off the ground as you can. Now release off your arms, slowly come down. You're going to take your bottom on top of your hands, straighten out with your legs, press into your elbows as you lift the chest up. So you're either looking up, chin to chest, or if it's comfortable, drop your head back behind you, Vinyasa, fish pose. Bring the chin in towards the chest. We're going to slowly press as we come up. And from there, just take a nice little relax into a forward fold. Nice and soft to start, so don't worry about touching the legs. Just make it gentle, draw a navel to spine, drop the head. Press to come back up. You're going to cross your legs, so however feels comfortable. Hands down onto your knees, and then we're just going to start creating a little bit of movement through the shoulders, through the torso, starting to build up to bigger circles. And then going the other way. And then back to the center. Take hold of both of your knees, pull on them, lift and open across the heart, looking up. Breathing out, chin to the chest. We're going to round forward, shoulders towards ears, sit into the base of the sit bones. Breathe in, lift and open. Breathing out, fold. Again, lifting up and folding. One more time. From there, we're going to come forwards, just take a couple of head rolls. So drop your head over to one side, full expansive breath. And slowly chin to chest. Breathe in up to the other side, full breath. And then back down to the center. Interlinking hands, take them behind your head and just lightly encourage the chin to the chest a bit more. When you're ready, breathe in, lift and open, take the elbows as wide as you can, look up in between the eyebrows. Breathing out, round forwards. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, round. Again, lift. And round. And from here, we're going to shift forwards and take our hands down. So coming into all fours. If you spread the fingers nice and wide, make sure that the hips are above the knees. You're going to start finding your free-flowing movement. So you're trying to send your hips out to the side. You're just starting to ease into the back as well. So maybe starting to dip into the spine, arching the spine a little bit, bending your elbows, and just finding whatever free-flowing movement you can. From there, we're going to take that into cat-cow, look forwards. Breathing out, arching your back, chin to chest. Breathe in, look forward, shoulders slide down the back. Breathing out, press into the tops of your feet, navel to spine. Look forwards. And push back. From there, sit back towards your heels, drop your elbows down. Breathe in, glide forwards, and slowly press up. So you're going to start working the strength into your upper arms and shoulders. So if you're stronger, you're going to travel further forwards, keep the chin and chest down low, and then press up when you come ahead of the wrists. So just choose where feels comfortable in your body. And we're taking one more. And then pushing up. From here, we're going to roll to the inside edge of our back foot, open to the side. So just make sure that your feet are in a nice line. And then you're going to reach your arm up and over as far as it will go, so you're stretching into the side of the body. Try to look up on the inside of your upper arm. Now straighten out with your arm. Press into the top of your foot as much as you can and extend up high through the back leg. So as you exhale, you're going to bring the knee towards the elbow, crunch it in. Breathe in, extend. Breathe out, flex your foot, swing it forwards. Breathe in, extend. Breathe out, crunch in. Breathe in, extend. Flex your foot, swing it forwards, and take it back. Good, crunching in, extend. Take it forwards, and back. Crunch, extend. Take it forwards and back. Last one, crunching in, back, and then swing it forwards and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly come back into your tabletop position, and we're going to lengthen through cat and cow again. Breathe in, look forwards. Breathing out, come back to a tabletop position. I'll show you on the other side. Hopefully I'm not as wobbly on this one. We're going to open it out to the side, reaching up with our top hand, and then you're taking it up and over ahead. So you're finding that stretch again, looking on the inside of your upper arm. When you're ready, reach up with the top hand, press into your foot again. We're going to try and find our balance. Extend up. When you're ready, breathe out, crunch. Extend, flex your foot, take it forwards, breathe out. Good, take it back, points. Breathing out, connect. And again, open and forwards. Open and squeeze. Open, forwards, open, squeeze. Open, forwards, open, squeeze. Good, last one, extend, flex. You're going to hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And find your tabletop. Breathe in, look forwards. Breathing out, press and come back to your heels, elbows down. Breathing, glide to the front, press up, look forwards. And arching back again. Do this 2 more times. From there, we're going to take our knees out wide and just drop down into child's pose. Concentrate on your breath. Now lift your head, make sure your hands are spread wide. We're going to rock forwards on our knees, tuck our toes, and come to downward facing dog. So just pedaling out through your feet, through the backs of the legs, maybe wriggling the hips side to side. And then looking between your hands. Step, walk, or jump your feet towards them. Lift and lengthen up. Breathe out, fold. Take a few breaths here, bend your knees, Uttanasana. Press into your feet, breathe in, we're going to rise all the way to stand, take your arms up and over. Breathe out, release. Good, let's step to the top of our mats. Breathe in, reach your arms up. Breathe out, fold forwards. Breathe in, lift and lengthen. Breathing out, hands down, step or jump, high plank. From here, one foot points to the front, and you're going to open out to the side with the other foot behind you. So try not to dip your hips here, really try and reach up nice and high, working the obliques, the side of the waist. Again, we're going to reach our arm up and over, looking underneath. When you're ready, we're going to switch sides. So again, our feet are switching round. One foot behind the other, reaching up through the top hand. Then extend your arm up and over. And drop the hand down. Come back into your plank. Drop the knees, the toes, and chest. Press, breathe in, lift and open. Breathing out, rolling back, tuck under with your toes. Find downward dog again. Pedal out through the legs. Wriggle the hips side to side. From here, you're going to extend one leg high behind you and try and drop down with the other heel. When you're ready, you're going to breathe out and bring your knee around the same arm. Hold there for one breath. Breathe and extend. Breathing out, knee to the opposite elbow. Again, we're holding for one breath. Breathe and extend. Repeat, knee around the same arm. Hold. And extend. And then bring the knee to the opposite elbow again. Hold, squeeze in. Breathe and extend. Breathing out, step your foot in between your hands, reach out through the back heel and rise up into your high lunge. So I'm going to sink as low down as we can into that front knee. Bring your arms up and let's cactus the arms. So we're going to open them out wide. When you're ready, breathe in, straighten arms, reach up, and breathe out, sink down, open the arms. Breathe in, straighten, breathe out, down. Straighten, down. Last one. From here, we're going to take our hands down, step back into high plank again, drop the knees, the toes, lift your bottom high, and chin and chest down between the hands. Breathe in, press, open, look up. Breathing out, come back, downward facing dog. Extend up with the other leg, lifting it as high as feels comfortable, and try and root down with your heel. Now look between your hands. Breathe in, bring the knee as high up around the arm, hold it there. And breathe in, extend. Breathing out, knee to opposite elbow, hold there. And extend. Breathing out, knee around the same arm, nice and high, hold. And extend. Knee to opposite elbow. Again, as high as you can, hold for one breath. And extend. From there, we're coming back down, bringing the foot forwards, reaching out through the back heel and rising up when you're ready. Try and reach out for your heel as much as you can, tuck under with your tailbone. Bring your arms up and then cactus the arms, looking forwards. Same pattern again. Breathe in, straighten and rise. Breathe out, sink down, open arms. Straighten and rise. Out and sink down. 2 more. Last one. And from there, take the hands down, step it back into your plank, knees, toes, chest, or if you can, chaturanga. Press to your feet, keep the thighs lifted, looking up. Breathing out, flying downward facing dog. Look between your hands. I'm going to step walk or jump your feet forwards. Lift and lengthen. Breathe out, forward fold. Take hold of your elbows, bend your knees, another little wriggle from side to side. Pressing into your feet. When you're ready, we're going to lift all the way up, bring our arms up overhead, and breathe out, release. Okay, so bear with me with this one. I'm going to use a chair. You can use whatever you've got nearby. So you might need a chair, you might use, I don't know, a bed, a sofa, or even just the wall. So we're coming into Ardha Chandrasana. So you could do it like this, pressing your bottom against your wall, tipping to the side, and just starting to make your way down. You might like to press into some books. Or if you're going to use your chair, foot points towards the prop. You're going to take your forearm down, raise up with your leg, and then start to open your hips. The nice thing about chair is you've got more grip here. Reach out for your foot, so you're flexing it, and we're trying to push our bottom hip forwards. Then you can rise up with your other arm, and because you've got more balance, you can look up towards the hand, whereas normally for balance we have to look down because it's a little bit more challenging. Option here to bend up with your back leg, point your toe, take hold of the foot, push the foot into the hand, and then start to create a back bend. So you're really trying to push your chest forwards. Now let's look forwards. We're going to open out and do this crunches again. So as you breathe out, you're going to bring the knee and the elbow together and extend. Knee and elbow together, extend. Again, extend. This time hold it. 1, 2, 3. Extend. Press into your foot. See if you can come all the way up and come into stand in a nice little star shape. Here we're going to take the other side. So either against your wall or on your chair, bed, whatever you're using. So again, make sure your foot's pointing forwards. We tend to cheat and bring our foot so it starts inching, so it points to the same direction as the face. Take your hand down, make sure that you're comfortable, and rise up with your leg, foot flexed, you're reaching out for your heel, and try and stack your hips. Rotate that top shoulder round, and reach up through the top hand. Gaze up towards your thumb. Imagine 2 arrows, so one is shooting out for your heel, the other one out for your head. You're trying to make as much space as possible between the two. You have that same option to bend your leg, reach around, take hold, push your foot into your hand, so you're opening across the heart, and really try and take the leg as far back behind you as you can. Breathe in, extend and open. And breathe out, knee to elbow. Breathe in, extend. Breathe out, knee to elbow. Repeat. Good. Last one, we're going to hold 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Extend. Press into your chair. Try and straighten your arm up. Flex out for your foot and then land down in the star shape. Yay, amazing. So move your prop out of the way, unless it was a sofa, in which case you probably can get away without moving it. And we're going to come back to the top of our mat. So lift your toes, bring back down again one by one. Breathe in and reach your arms up. Breathe out, fold forwards. Breathe in, lift, lengthen forwards. Bend your knees, arms back behind you, and see if you can start lifting up with your heels. Really challenge the strength in your feet. If you get your balance, you're then going to start lifting your chest off away from the thighs. Draw in and up with your abs so they're nice and strong. Breathing out, slowly lower down, forward fold. Breathe in, lengthen halfway again. Hands down, step or jump, high plank. Knees, toes, chest, or again, chaturanga. Press, lift and open. Breathing out, fine, downward facing dog. So from here, we're going to transition down to our bottom. If you look between your hands, maybe you can cross your legs over. So you're landing onto the tops of your feet and you'll cross over at the shins. So you can try that one at a time with your legs, like this. And then maybe from there, you can come sit down. Or if you want the challenge, look forwards, press into your hands, and see if you can very slowly land on your legs and push back up, and then lower. We're going to extend our legs forwards, reach out through the balls of your feet. Either you're supporting behind the legs, or you're holding to the side for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go low. So have your lowest rib on the mat, heels hover off. Look to your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, come back up. Take hold of your feet or ankles or calves. We're going to see if we can straighten our legs. So don't worry if you can't lift them up as high as mine. You can take anywhere on the legs. They could be down like this. Absolutely fine. Or maybe even the thighs. Wherever you get to, just try and look up and really feel open across your heart. Take a full breath in. And as you breathe out, engage your legs. Think about strength and release your hands to the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Cross your legs and come back towards the front. So just remove flesh out from underneath you and then slide one shin so it comes parallel to the top of your mat. Slide your other foot behind it and then wriggle. So ideally, our feet are underneath our knees. Taking our hands to the sides and rocking in little half circles. So over one way, then the other. Now come to your fingertips. We're going to breathe in, lengthen as we look forwards. And breathe out, maybe you can come down towards your forearms. Don't worry if not. And just drop your head. Relax and breathe as much as you can. Really try to slow down the out breath again. Breathe down. We're going to lift back up. Take our hands over to one side. Inside hand is going to go on top. You're going to square your shoulders and fold down again. Wriggle your hands over to the other side. Again, inside hand goes on top, interlink fingers, and then square your shoulders, try to fold. And bring the hands back to the center. I'm going to slowly walk our hands up. I'll just show you sideways. If you take your hands back behind you, squeeze your shoulders together, press and lift through the heart as you look up. So you've got another option here to make it a little bit more challenging. Unwrap your legs, just make a mental note of which one's ahead. And then you're going to press into your feet, rise, squeeze into your glutes, and maybe drop the head back. Breathing out slowly, lower the bottom down towards the ground. You've got another option. So you can lift up and down with the hips, or if you're stronger, you're going to lift up with the hips, and as you breathe out, straighten your legs, hover your hips, so it's a little bit close. You're going to hover your hips off the ground. So breathe in, you'll lift up, And breathing out, hover. Really press, draw in and up, navel to spine. We're going to take 3 more. So bottoms down or hover. And from there, slowly plonk yourself down. We're going to take the other side. So mental note, which foot was ahead? Hopefully you remember. You're going to wriggle through again. Slide your feet out underneath the knees and hands to the sides. Lift and lengthen through the chest. Start to fold forwards and then side to side. Think about slowing down and regulating the breath again. Extending the hands forwards, taking a full breath in. And breathing out, folding, maybe the elbows come down. Allow the head to drop. Breathe in, look forwards. And take one arm against the shin, hands to the heart, and we're twisting. So you're looking up over the shoulder. Breathe in to come back up. And breathing out other side, press and open. Breathe in, back up. You've got the exact same thing again. So hands back behind you, except this time we're not going to do the lifts. So start by just opening across the heart, making sure the shoulders are comfortable. 2 options, soles of the feet down, lift, or make it harder. Straighten out with your legs, and we're coming into full Purvottanasana. So you press into your hands, engage for your glutes, press your feet to the ground, lift high, maybe drop the head, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly straighten your legs, chin in towards the chest, and then fold forwards. Take whatever variation of your forward fold that you can. So remember, you can bend the knees, you can hold underneath the calves, you can be completely soft and relaxed, or you can make it a little bit stronger. Hold onto your feet and lengthen the chest further forwards before dropping the head down. Breathe in, we're going to come back up. So if you send one leg out wide and bring the other foot close towards you, we're going to come into Parivrtta Janushirasana. Back of your hand behind, extend the arm down towards the foot, open through the chest. So this is your starter position. You might want to reach a little bit further down. Alternatively, you can reach your arm up and over towards the foot. So we're just going to open here. If you can take hold of your foot, you're very welcome to pull, and that gives you more movement to come down. Breathing in, we're going to make our way back up, hands to the sides, just switch your legs over. And again, hand behind, extend your arm down towards the foot. Open up with that top shoulder looking up. If you're happy to do so, reach hold, take your foot, or bring your arm up and over towards the leg. Breathing in, we're going to come all the way back up. Find a comfortable seating pose, or whatever that looks like for you. And just make sure that you feel grounded. So press onto your knees, feel your sit bones beneath you. Lift up through the heart and close the eyes. Draw the chin in towards the chest. Take 3 long breaths. Bringing the hands to the heart. And just reflect on your strength. See if you can list as many as possible. Not just physical ones either. Now having gratitude for your body, for your strength, for your flexibility, for your potential to improve both, and most importantly, gratitude for your health. Thanks so much, everyone. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you laughed at me when I fell out earlier. But yeah, yoga is meant to be fun. You're meant to wobble, you're meant to fall over. I bang on about that all the time if you come to my weekly classes. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you on week 5. See you later.